Everyone, welcome back. We are on part 3. This was originally just going to be my hair series, but like I had said in part 1, I decided to go ahead and show you how I color the whole picture. So in part 1, we did her skin using polychromos. Part 2, we did her luscious red hair. It's a very long video, I know, but I showed you guys every single step, every single strand. And now, like I said, at the end of part 2, I realized her arm wasn't colored. So we're gonna do that with the same polychromo colors we did here. And then we're gonna color her dress. So first let's get the skin taken care of. So let me grab our skin colors. Okay. We might not use all of these on her arm, but just in case, let's get them all out. So you will need light flesh 132, terracotta 186, burnt ochre 187, cinnamon 189. Oh, not the sanguine, because we ended up not using that before. Light yellow ochre 183. And then ivory 103. Okay, so let's start with our burnt ochre. We're just gonna come along here where there would be a shadow from all that luscious red hair. And the good news is I like how her skin tone matched up with her hair. So I'm not going to mess around with it much more. I'm going to finish up her eyes though. The skin tone itself I think turned out perfect. So we're gonna leave that as is. I'm using light pressure and just kind of doing like little circles as I come around here. Bring that out a little more out here. Hopefully the lighting is okay today. It is all sorts of cloudy and cold. Oh my gosh, it was so warm a couple days ago and now it's freezing. Utah spring. It's very unpredictable. Okay, let's grab our terracotta. We'll go over that and then bring it out a little. Again, light pressure because we don't want these colors like super heavy or anything. I do want it really shadowed over here though, just because she's got this mound of hair on top of her there. I might even take the terracotta off to the side here a little bit. Yeah, it's hard to see with her signature. Okay. Then let's grab our cinnamon. I'm not going to add a ton of this because it's really pinkish. But I just want to get it into the shadow areas so she doesn't look like she's ultra tan or something. Okay. Grab our light flesh. I'm still using light pressure. Again, I'm overlapping and building it up and then bringing it out. think overlapping helps with the transition, so like your color isn't just, you know, one color here, there, and big old color block. Also just helps the skin blend together. So it took me a while thinking about a dress color. First I wanted to do green, but then I was like, oh, that might look too Christmassy, especially with that red hair. Then I was thinking a blue would be cute, but in the end, I want to do a soft pink. And the reason I've kind of landed on that is I really want the hair to stand out. You know, I want the hair to be the centerpiece. I mean, we spent a lot of time on that hair, so I want to show that off. Grab your ivory. So yes, we'll pick out some colors and get her hair all squared away. And not her hair, her dress, and we'll make it a nice light pinkish color, which will work well because I want to put some pink in her eyeshadow. I'm using kind of a medium-ish pressure since I'm trying to blend some of these layers together with my ivory, but I'm by no means hard pressure or burnishing anything. There we go. Okay. Might fiddle with that a little more in a second. We'll see. Let's grab our cinnamon and go up to her pretty little eyelid right here. Just a really light pressure. I want to get some cinnamon on there. I think that'll look really pretty with her red hair. There, she's got pink. Okay, so next we're going to need our black. Let me grab my black. Okay, so we just have black, $1.99. You can use a Prisma black as well if you prefer. I actually usually do Prisma black, but I'm trying to just do this all in polys. You'll probably want to turn your page to whatever's comfortable. Basically, we're just adding in those lashes. Whoops. Let's see. Give her a little eyeliner. Now you can make these as bold as you want or as tame as you want. There we go. I just like to add them in because the grayscale, I mean, it's there, but it doesn't pop, I guess. Okay, so I haven't quite picked my colors yet, but I want to do a soft pink dress. So I'm thinking, let's see. I'm thinking we'll definitely need our light flesh. And then I'll still want my ivory. And then dark flesh might be a good color. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some dark flesh. Let me grab that one. My medium. Oh, there it is, dark. Actually, medium might be better. It's a little redder. Now let's stick to dark. We'll see how those go. All right, I'm gonna sharpen those real quick and then we'll use those. But basically we want dark flesh, 130, our light flesh, 132, and then our ivory, 103. Okay, so starting with our dark flesh. Wow, I cannot talk today. Just going to start at the hairline here. Again, light pressure. Bring it out. Obviously, the dress will be darker around where all this big luscious hair is. I want this hair so bad. My hair is long enough, just not this color. It's definitely thick enough, but again, not this color. I don't think I could ever pull off this color. I always joke that I live vicariously through like my Hannah Lynn tunes and like Girls Like Color. Okay. And just soften the edges a little so it transitions a little easier. And all you do for that is just extra light pressure as you're coming up. I'm going to darken the top of this with that color. Okay. So grab your light flesh. Polychromos really does have some very pretty pink shades. So we're using this, we're overlapping the previous color and then bringing it out. Still using light to medium-ish pressure, definitely nothing heavy. Don't want to smear my hair though. Just gonna outline this. Let's see, go back with our dark flesh. I'm just kind of lightly adding it a little further out. I'm not really digging how sorry, this is dark flesh. I'm not digging how the dark and the light are blending together, but I'm gonna go over it all with some ivory. Your light flesh. And this will be a short video. The only reason I didn't include it in part 2 was because after all the editing, part 2 is still like 2 hours long, even with like all those sped up sections for hair. I was like, you know, I think this is like a good pausing point. Don't want to drive anyone crazy here. Even though like all we had to do was final touches, I just felt like maybe third video would be best other than making it like 2.5 hours. Okay, grab your ivory, the pencil of the day. Fill in that little white space we created. And then I'm just going to use it to go over the entire dress. Dress, or I guess it could be a tube top for all we know, but I'm going to say it's a dress. And the reason I'm going over this is to help kind of tone down that dark flesh color, because it's very pinkish. But you know, it might look cute on her eyes. I think I'll leave her eyes with just the light flesh. And kind of smooth it out a little, getting the tooth. I mean, this is a pretty smooth cardstock I use, but it still has a teensy bit of tooth to it compared to the one I used before this, where there was like zilch for tooth. I normally like those pages, you know, no tooth, but I have slowly been embracing layering and the tooth of paper and all that, and those extra smooth papers, you can't really do a ton of layers. So if you want to just straight up blend colors together, they're awesome, but like when it comes to layering things out, that's where you're like, well, pretty limited. There, so now she has her little dress or tube top or whatever we think it is, all done. See her skin over here. I'm still gonna take my light flesh, just go over that a little. The other day someone asked if my nails were all black. It's like, what? No, I have mermaid nails, but I guess it's not showing up. Let's see, is it showing on camera? Can you see the mermaid scales on this one? Let's see if it'll focus in. But yeah, I have like mermaid scales on this one here, and it's like a really bluish greenish color, but from afar all my nails look black. So I'll note that, and then on the next one make sure I don't embrace, like, don't do all these in black because it just blends together on camera. In person you can see it, but on camera I had someone ask why I had all black nails. What? No, I got mermaid scales. See? They sparkle. Okay, I'm just going back over that with ivory. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything else we need to touch up on our gal? I'm gonna grab my black real quick. Gently just get that line in there. Then get our burnt ochre. And black. My cinnamon again. Deepen that up a teensy bit more. Bring it up a little bit here. Probably don't have to smooth it out with a Caran d'Ache colorless blender like I thought, because it's actually staying pretty smooth. Oops. Or just drop your pencil. It's one of those days. Just bring that up a little. There we go. Normally I don't give my girls makeup, but for some reason I really wanted to make sure she had eyeshadow and everything. All right, I think we are done. Let me zoom out, wrong way. And there we have it. We have our hair series, the first gal in our hair series. Take the clip off. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the next color, but go ahead, leave a comment in the description below if there is a hair color and brand of pencil if you have a preference for that color. I am just gonna go take, you know, for when I start the next one, I'll tally up what is the second highest requested color. But like I said, this was the first because I had a ton of requests for red, and then a lot of them were polychromos requests. So That's why I did that. And I will still do a traditional red with more of the orange, yellowish undertones in polys later too. So don't worry if you don't see that now, but totally in the comments below, leave your next hair color. If there is a certain picture from an artist with a portrait, you know, whether it's Mariola Budek or someone else, let me know, and I can even try to do a color along with that picture so that you can get the hair color you want and the picture done too. But thank you guys so much for joining me with this one. I had a lot of fun. I really love this hair. So excited. And I can't wait to do the next one. So until then, take care.